Make it happen now, not tomorrow. Tomorrow is a loser's excuse. Discipline is the bridge between goals and accomplishment. If you can't do great things, do small things in a great way. Build your own dreams, or someone else will hire you to build theirs. A goal is a dream with a deadline. Motivation is what gets you started. Habit is what keeps you going. Success is the sum of small efforts, repeated day in and day out. A quitter never wins, and a winner never quits. Fall down 7 times, get up 8. Nothing is particularly hard if you divide it into small jobs. Logic will get you from A to B. Imagination will take you everywhere. What is not started today is never finished tomorrow. Formal education will make you a living. Self-education will make you a fortune. Don't wish it were easier. Wish you were better. Screw it. Let's do it. I have not failed. I've just found 10,000 ways that won't work. The secret to getting ahead is getting started. You miss 100% of the shots you don't take. The best way to predict the future is to create it. Go big or go home. Quality means doing it right when no one is looking. Anyone who has never made a mistake has never tried anything new. Entrepreneurship is living a few years of your life like most people won't, so that you can spend the rest of your life like most people can't. We must all suffer one of 2 things, the pain of discipline or the pain of regret or disappointment. Success is not final, failure is not fatal. It is the courage to continue that counts. If you aren't making waves, you aren't kicking hard enough. Wherever you go, go with all your heart. Genius is 1% inspiration and 99% perspiration. If you are going through hell, keep going. The true entrepreneur is a doer, not a dreamer. When you have exhausted all possibilities, remember this, you haven't. Hire character. Train skill. Find what you love and let it kill you. Visualize this thing you want. See it, feel it, believe in it. Make your mental blueprint and begin. Success is liking yourself, liking what you do, and liking how you do it. I never took a day off in my 20s. Not one. The few who do are the envy of the many who only watch. What is the point of being on this earth if you are going to be like everyone else and avoid trouble? Whether you think you can or you can't, you're right. Every day I get up and look through the Forbes list of the richest people in America. If I'm not there, I go to work. You don't learn to walk by following rules. You learn by doing and falling over. A man's worth is no greater than the worth of his ambitions. Choose a job you love, and you will never have to work a day in your life. Chase the vision, not the money. The money will end up following you. Being realistic is the most common path to mediocrity. People often say that motivation doesn't last. Well, neither does bathing. That's why we recommend it daily. Tell the world what you intend to do, but first show it. An ounce of action is worth a ton of theory. Strength does not come from winning. Your struggles develop your strengths. When you go through hardships and decide not to surrender, that is strength. Kites rise highest against the wind, not with it. We often miss opportunity because it's dressed in overalls and looks like work. Success is stumbling from failure to failure with no loss of enthusiasm. History will be kind to me, for I intend to write it. If you don't have a competitive advantage, don't compete. You can't build a reputation on what you are going to do. When I'm old and dying, I plan to look back on my life and say, well, that was an adventure, not, well, I sure felt safe. When you cease to dream, you cease to live. I define anxiety as experiencing failure in advance. Winners never quit, and quitters never win. You can do anything you wish to do, have anything you wish to have, be anything you wish to be. Opportunists seek for a chance. Entrepreneurs make new chances. 80% of success is showing up. Real artists ship. An entrepreneur tends to bite off a little more than he can chew, hoping he'll quickly learn how to chew it. Be undeniably good. No marketing effort or social media buzzword can be a substitute for that. Inspiration is for amateurs. The rest of us just show up and get to work. Entrepreneurs are willing to work 80 hours a week to avoid working 40 hours a week. If something is important enough, even if the odds are against you, you should still do it. The best time to plant a tree was 20 years ago. The second best time is now. The most dangerous thing you can do in life is play it safe. The real risk is doing nothing. It's hard to beat a person who never gives up. Focusing on one thing and doing it really, really well can get you very far. Whatever the mind can conceive and believe, it can achieve. Big results require big ambitions. Most people fail in life not because they aim to high and miss, but because they aim to low and hit. Ideas are easy. Implementation is hard. Entrepreneurs don't finish when we are tired. We finish when we are done. This morning, did you wake up to an alarm clock or an opportunity clock? Risk more than others think is safe. Dream more than others think is practical. Timing, perseverance, and 10 years of trying will eventually make you look like an overnight success. Don't be afraid of new beginners. It's not about money or connections. It's the willingness to outwork and outlearn everyone. I could either watch it happen or be a part of it. How dare you settle for less when the world has made it so easy for you to be remarkable? Everyone can tell you the risk. An entrepreneur can see the reward. I'm not afraid of dying. I'm afraid of not trying. Innovation. Imagine the future and fill in the gaps. To any entrepreneur, if you want to do it now. If you don't, you're going to regret it. The road to someday leads to a town of nowhere. An entrepreneur isn't someone who owns a business. It's someone who makes things happen. I'm convinced that about half of what separates the successful entrepreneurs from the non-successful ones is pure perseverance. If you take an idea and just hold it in your head, you unconsciously start to do things that advance you toward that goal. If you just work on stuff that you like and you're passionate about, you don't have to have a master plan with how things will play out. Failure is an option here. If things are not failing, you are not innovating enough. Move fast and break things. Unless you are breaking stuff, you are not moving fast enough. I don't create companies for the sake of creating companies, but to get things done. The best vision is insight. Being an entrepreneur is like eating glass and staring into the abyss of death. The entrepreneur shifts economic resources out of an area of lower and into an area of higher productivity and greater yield. It's not the big that eat the small, it's the fast that eat the slow. You don't have to be great to start, but you have to start to be great. Opportunity comes to the prepared mind. Price is what you pay. Value is what you get. The people who are crazy enough to think they can change the world are the ones who do. Take a simple idea and take it seriously. The safest way to try to get what you want is to try to deserve what you want. It's such a simple idea. It's the golden rule. You want to deliver to the world what you would buy if you were on the other end. If people are not laughing at your goals are too small. Whatever you're thinking, think bigger. Stay hungry. Stay foolish. When you want to succeed as bad as you want to breathe, then you'll be successful. If opportunity doesn't knock, build a door. Opportunities come to pass, not to pause.